Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
The hummus chums in the midst of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid bone death and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
The hummus chums in the midst of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid bone death and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
The hummus chums in the midst of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to avoid bone death and occasionally having fantastic guests. You're watching Chris and John have a chat.
Oh no, the Canadians are coming.
The hummus chums in the midst of a machine combine to make the ultimate team. Chris Betts and John Hastings providing delicious chat that you shall be tasting. We'll be cringing to watch Mojo and how Chris promotes the show, trying to
There we go. Now you should be able to hear me. Hello, everybody. Well, just rest assured that all the things that I just said, absolutely hilarious. And they'll never be replaced again. How goes it? How's everybody doing? Hey, Better Break Force, what's going on? Baldy, what's up? John, where are you, buddy? What's cracking? Where have you been? Where art thou? Well, I'm here. It's Monday night. It's the Untitled Twitch stream. Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream, where John Hastings and I talk about absolutely nothing for quite a while. Shithouse, French Connection. You know, I've never seen that movie. I hear Gene Hackman's fantastic in it. I feel like there's not a single Frenchman in it.
Hey, fuck you.
Where'd you go?
I had to restart everything because it basically was just StreamYard kept being like, you're muted, you're muted, you're muted. And physically exhausted. And then I couldn't hear you. And I was like, all right, we're shutting this down and something's going to fix it. Well, I'm gonna fucking snap. Also, what are you doing in Nice? We're supposed to meet in space.
Oh, just relaxing. I've had a very long day. I'm
on,
on hour 10 of a shift right now. I'm sitting on a beach, buddy.
I saw how long you stream. I don't know how you're streaming as long as you are every day, because I'm just wiped by everything. Although I was thinking about it, I was like, well, I don't think he's not performing yet, so he's not like got that sometimes and like trying to get that going. So I was like, I think it's probably where he's getting the energy from. But I'm like,
Yeah, 100%. But I also did the recording of the podcast today, which lasted about 3 hours.
good God.
So I'm 5 hours of broadcasting in already, John.
Well, I mean, I really respect it. I'm fundamentally and spiritually exhausted, and I just can't. I don't know. I talked to my therapist, and he's just like, "Yeah, it's going around," and I'm like, "Buddy, you got to come here with solutions. You can't just agree with me here. Come on."
Well, sometimes the best news is that it's not just you. It's, hey man, people are tired. Just take a load off. Go to Nice. It's beautiful this time of year.
I don't like it. Come here to space. Look at it. Why is it so pink in this galaxy?
It's beautiful. Did you know that the center of the galaxy smells like rum and something else?
I did know that. This is the center of the galaxy where they go to in Star Trek 5. Did we figure out? Yeah, I think it's 5.
Yeah, rum and raspberries. That's what it is. Hey, Sharp Party. Good to see you. It's been a while. David Hoare, how the hell are you? Sadaf, what is the price? She says it comes at a price. And she's speaking
I think it's
of
the
all my
amount you're streaming. Yeah, I think the price is you're probably a bit tired, a bit curt around the old hacienda.
I'm definitely a little bit tired. I don't think I'm too curt, though.
I bet you you're curt. I bet you you're curt. Here's my question.
Do I seem curt to you?
Yes,
Hey,
right.
what's going on?
My personal favorite was someone once yelled at me, "If you think that's passive aggressive, well, then maybe you're not listening to me." When I was just like, my God, right there. Phil Ellis is funny as fuck. Disagree.
Where did that come from? Is Phil Ellis trolling you, David?
Yeah. Did Phil Ellis make you say that?
Is he sitting in your house right now?
Yeah.
With a makeshift knife to your neck?
Clip this and send this to Phil Ellis. The only time anyone's ever declared Phil Ellis funny is that when Mick Ferry's actually being funny, or when he's paying them to do it. Yeah, that's right, Phil.
Oh,
I'm coming at
shots
you,
fired.
man.
Shots fired. Shots
Bam,
fired. Oh, it's a
bam,
wet bandit.
bam,
Get out of
bam.
here. Get out of here, Stern.
I'm shooting shots.
Hot shots.
So
Our friend of the stream, Jordan's getting his first vaccination today.
that's interesting.
When we finished our episode, he's like, "I'm going to go get my first shot," which means that Montreal is starting to give them to people of health age, which is very good news. Very good news for Canada.
Giving them to people of health age. It's crazy because I'm still confused on where they're at with this. Because I'm in theory supposed to go to Canada in June, but I'm like, I'm not. Like, it's not going to be ready. Like,
It's in a month.
I'm supposed to go to Alberta, and it's like, Alberta has the worst cases of COVID in North America.
Yeah, and they're not doing anything about it.
No, Jason Kenney is basically just a goof.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything, and he will not. But you know what?
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
here's
going
the
to
other
Alberta,
problem.
so I'm
Here's
cool
the
with
other thing with Canada is I can't. Fuck you. I'm not quarantining.
it. All right.
I have the vaccine. And they want me to pay for 3 tests in a hotel.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I can't figure out why Canada you have to pay for tests.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I
can't figure it
the whole
out.
point is that we do not do that. I understand
No, but here's the thing.
the hotel.
I don't understand the hotel for no other reason than either do it for 2 weeks or do it or don't do it at all. You have to do 3 days and then an additional 14 days. Why? Well, we need to see if you have COVID. Well, if I don't have COVID after the 3 days, it doesn't make sense. It's almost like you guys work with corporations and you made a deal as the government with the one hotel we have to stay at. Oh, wait, that's actually what they literally did.
Yeah, and I don't understand why it's so expensive. Even if they were going to do it and they're going to do it right, it should be like either subsidized or basically cost out of patriotic duty. War measures shit.
Yeah, but also, and this one gets a bit conspiratorial. But how is Canada the only country that's losing money on legalizing marijuana?
Oh, no way, because it's government.
Because Justin Trudeau
control?
gave it to his friends. He literally gave it to his friends, and then they had to spend 6 months literally going to actual drug dealers, being like, "Can you sort this shit out? We fucked up."
God damn it! Hey, Richard Wright, what's up?
Richard.
Sadaf, you are very entertaining. It's not that I'm just laughing at the dumb things you say.
Disagree.
It's that the dumb things you say are fucking hilarious.
Disagree entirely, Sadaf. Very intelligent, but she's a background player. If she's entertaining you, that's trouble.
She's very.
I mean,
funny.
I don't mean any of this, by the way. Sadaf is a very engaging person. I just, I'm being sassy. I'm nagging your wife. I'm a wife nagger now. But by the way, you got to be really careful when you're pronouncing that word.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, that one half came in sideways. It's like that joke about putting a little bit of stank on Jew.
Go, give me an example.
Because Jew's the only one where it's the word for the group and also the slur. It's just the same word with a little bit of stank on it.
Nah, Chinese has very quickly joined. Like, say what you want about 2020. It did give the word Chinese the ability to be both inoffensive and offensive, with a little stank on it. These Chinese, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's how much they lean into the
yeah.
China. Chinese.
I know this is a Kyle Kinane bit. Also, by the way, I'll tell you what ruined the comedy of Kyle Kinane for me, which was Finn Taylor turning to me as we were sitting down to watch him to go, "I wonder how many different ways he relates social matters to food." And then I went, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "No, it's all he does." Like, it's just one of those ones where I'm like still incredibly gifted, but like, "Don't do that! No, ruin it!" You ruined it. Fucking ruined it.
Oh. That was a classic pun.
Well, which one?
We were listening to the audiobook of Bertrand Russell's History of Western Philosophy.
Fuck you. Fuck both of you, you fucking losers. You fucking European elite fucking losers.
And,
Me and my wife were just sat in our bedroom covered in books and records listening to an audiobook together and having each other, while each other had a period for the other one. And then later we made something vegan. Go ahead.
Ooh. I had Pizza Hut today. Thank you very much.
John,
and
I respond very well to being nagged.
Yeah,
as it happens, I'm in my element right now. I mean, that's pretty great stuff right there. That's a good comeback. I'm going to say it right now. Chris was right. You are entertaining. You think women have periods in response to things? Yes, Sadaf. That's what my dad told me at period school. Didn't you guys have period school in The Hague, where your dad takes you into a wooden shed and just goes, "Once a month, your women exhibit weakness." Isn't that what you were taught?
Put him in the shed.
Yeah.
I thought that you shot it out like ink with squids when you were in danger.
Oh no, no, that's how Canadian sex ed is notoriously lacking, guys. It is notoriously lacking, guys. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It only focuses just on, and I'm quoting from a gym teacher now, why women having orgasms is bad.
Gives them confidence. And then what are you supposed to neg?
Bear in mind, they canceled math just so a man named Sam Vovoda could wear short shorts and just point at photos of women and go, "Dirty, dirty, dirty, dirty."
Did any of them win? Was there like a goodie?
No. Oh no, there was one photo of a woman who had since died, and he went peaceful.
Nice.
I'm in a weird mood today, but the idea of that is so much closer to the reality of what my sexual education. What was your sex ed? Because my sex ed is crazy.
We didn't get it.
Mine was worse than not
didn't
getting it. So we had a premier named Mike Harris in Ontario, and so they cut the Morning Joe. They cut the budget for sex ed or something like that. Calgary Better Break Force. And so they just had the gym teacher have a question box. So they made the law. They were trying to cancel it. There was a protest. So they went, okay, the teachers can't specifically start the conversation. Students can. So there was a box where we could ask any question anonymously, and the teacher had to answer it. And let me tell you, the amount that was a mistake is insane.
Absolutely ludicrous. Who would think that was a good idea?
Provincial conservative politicians, my friend.
I guess were they hoping the kids would be too nervous to ask anything real?
Of course, you had a sex box instead of a trained professional. Yes, I had a sex box, and also we had that question box during sex ed. Say that what you said. I was just riffing off of Sadaf's great joke.
Can't remember. It's gone.
Good. I have a question. Ask the sex box. Exactly. So what would happen is we would ask, quote unquote, ask the sex box. Some questions involve, and I think this is my favorite one. This was asked to a teacher, and bear in mind we were in high school at this point, to a man named Rocco Romero, music teacher / gym teacher.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great combo.
Yeah. Only teacher I ever heard use the hard F with a hard T.
That's You know what I like about that is they're acknowledging that there's no skill whatsoever to the arts, and I think it's about time the government bodies acknowledge that.
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, he runs, he breathes. What is music if not just sort of breathing and movement, right?
Not the way that this guy did music. This guy did music the way you think a gym teacher would, which is he held a dodgeball, and if you hit a wrong note, he threw it at your face.
We had a geology teacher that used to throw rocks at kids. Hey, Pam, what's going on?
Pammy!
If you look like you were nodding off, he would wait. He'd stalk you, and then he'd wait, and then
here's what I'm thinking of. It's hilarious. This is what I'm thinking of. Is that teachers can only discipline using what they teach? Did you encounter a sex phenomenon that freaked you out because the sex box hadn't prepared for you? Oh, this eating ass.
Yeah, never got brought up.
Yeah. Anal play. Let me tell you this after I sat out the Trump years in actually a very loving relationship. But let me tell you what the Trump years have done. Oh God, Chris,
speaking of anal play. Oh, Frank, get away.
Chris,
Frank.
What?
Oh, God.
There is nothing worse than a fully naked greased man from the side. This angle, no clothes. That's no friend to anyone right there. Clothes, actually, very good. No clothes, terrible situation. Is there a way we can make it so that we could have Franks on both of our screens and they just touch in the void that's between our screens?
Oh, they climb into each other? That sounds
Yeah. They human centipede, and then they make a million Franks, and then the stream is just more and more Danny DeVito characters climbing out of things into other things. Then eventually we just never come online, and it's just that. And when people say, hey, didn't you used to do Twitch? We go, we used to do art. We make out. Sadaf films it. We send that to the Golden Globes because the Golden Globes have gone from... no, they're all going to laugh at you. That was in my head, but I'm doing the alert anyway. And
did Alex tell you that she figured out how to get sound out of StreamYard?
No, she did not.
Apparently she has. I haven't had the meeting yet. We're going to do it, but hopefully we can get our alerts coming through this baby.
If that's true, that's great. No, we the planning in earnest has started for the telethon. By the way, looked up telethon, nothing to do with telephone. We can totally use it. It's a combination of television, which is a derivative of, and marathon.
Very nice.
Who all thought it was? I assumed it was telephone.
Yeah, because everyone calls in.
Yeah, that's right. Right?
Yeah.
This is not television. Yes, it is.
It basically is, though.
It basically is. Are you watching it? Are you watching a screen with people on it? Could it be better than it's television? I got news.
Two of us, tele.
Yeah, white people. Come on. White men who've ended up with a career. I'm watching on my TV right now. Joe Trope will have what we're having. Yes,
there
yes.
We go.
They are going to laugh at us. Yes, they are.
They're all going to laugh at you.
Yes. Twitchathon sounds like a bit like a slur. I mean, Sadaf, not only does it sound like an ableist slur, I have shouted that at Tim Renko so many. We got to get Tim Renko in.
I thought of a new job. I think I'm going to retrain.
What's that job?
I'm going to be a door-to-door NFT salesman.
No. Then
I'm
guess
just going to walk up to people.
Guess what happens? Fuck off. That's what fucking happens to fucking people that bring up NFTs around me. Attention, universe. All men with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, please report to the go fuck yourself zone please report to the go fuck yourself zone. Go ahead.
And then, so because all of my merch,
Interesting. Yep. Just keep talking, Chris. Let's see if anyone can hear you. No, don't like that. I don't like that face. Nah, that's better. Yeah, not fucking tall. I mean, Sadaf, imagine Chris trying to be a salesman. This is Chris being a salesman, by the way. Oh, hey, I got this thing. And then he just says a bunch of very like specific. I mean, look at this face. That's not a fun face. And
so I got it all on my.
No, you don't. You don't have it all there. You don't. You don't. I have the power. Are you going to talk more about crypto? Are you going to do that? Also,
But
your wife
here's the
brings up
beauty
the
of
great
it is
point.
I could just sell it to
No.
you right now and email it to you. And
This
then
is
it's
not
yours
how
forever.
you. They're all going to laugh at you. You would be the worst salesman in the world. In the world.
I was a good
Like-
salesman. I used to be a salesman. I used to be a salesman. I was a good salesman.
When?
When I was a teenager, I sold people on
No,
the idea of
doesn't
having
count.
students paint their house.
No.
Crushed it.
Your wife and I know you both. We know you pretty well. You wouldn't mention the product. You'd become friends with everyone, but you would not sell them any. Like it would be 2 years later. You're at their wedding, and then they're like, "How did we meet you?" And you'd be like, "Oh, I was trying to sell you some NFTs." And they're like, "What?" You're like, "Yeah, I don't know."
Thank you, JCS. Thank you, JC Escapades. I'd sell the shit out of these NFTs.
No, I don't
What are they? None of your business.
No, I don't think you would. Also, and I'm going to say this right now. Yeah, the crypto space is annoying, and everyone who is stupid. Like I've got
Get that on a bumper sticker. I'd follow that car off a cliff.
I can't believe Doge collapsed after Elon. Oh, you can't believe the thing that's not real is just started behaving erratically? Very good. Let's put it this way. I have one friend who's really into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and I'm pretty sure he's having a psychotic break as a result, and that is the future that awaits all of you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why did it take you 3 hours to do the Big Shiny Tunes? Because you got to listen to the album and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, if we're including listening to the album, it was 5 hours.
Christ.
Yeah, I started at noon today, and I took 2 little naps in between. So I've had 40 minutes off, 10 and a half hours, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, so what are you excited? And it's I don't understand crypto, and then apparently now it's tied into GIFs.
Yeah,
Chris,
those are
can you
NFTs.
say, because I eats me spinach, and next time you do that?
Because I
thing?
eat me spinach.
It's because they're both excessively interesting. It's a nightmare. Wait, what? I don't get what Sadaf
who's
is.
excessively? Oh, she means Jordan and I. We do just sort of get lost in just talking to each other a lot. I'm not sure how good our podcast is. I never listened to it. People seem to like it, which is nice. But
I mean, I
very
quite
much,
frankly,
I have no idea what the final product sounds like.
I know how you feel. I've listened to maybe 2 episodes of the Wrestler Review, and that's mostly to just be like, a lot of tweeting going on. And I quickly will listen to that. And then be like, I think we're fine. But yeah, no, I don't listen to the Wrestler Review more because I don't remember what we say, and I pretend like no one else is listening to that show. Because if I thought about it for 1 second, I'd be like, well, I better go to jail. Because I've said some crazy shit on that.
A bunch
thing.
of crazy things.
I mean, and that's not the stuff we've edited. We have said stuff on there that there was an episode very close to January 6th where we just had to we had to edit so much out because we went on. I really did some stuff that could be construed as threats. And also, if you take it even a bit out of context, it's also that thing of sometimes I'd forget to do a voice for a character, and then it just sounds like I'm being a monster. Yeah.
I mean,
The
your
rest of the
voices
review.
are pretty thin on that show anyway.
I mean, my Vince McMahon's pretty noticeable, although I can't really do him after speaking about him for a year. Jojo, the rest of you was a dog whistle for January 6th. Absolutely. Yeah. So tell us,
John, you've been timed out.
no. So tell us. Yeah. How about that?
Oh, Oh,
Shit. How about that? Oh, how about this? How about this? How about this? Oh, now Chris is timed out, even though you timed me out. Oh.
Well, I think we can all agree that took a few twists and turns, didn't it?
Chris, do they get something?
John has gone mad with power, everybody.
It's pretty great. No, it's even better?
Chewing a pen?
No, nothing. I have to stress I am yelling nothing very loudly in my apartment, and I know that the microphones cannot pick it up, and it's great stuff. It is so fun. Just a blank screen, inevitable.
Sadaf was saying I was talking with Paul today, who, by the way, is still very excited about the Batman bed. And I was explaining to Sadaf the whole Batman bed saga and such, and the bowling team, and she said, I mean, it's not a lot of power, but it already feels like too much power.
I'm fine with it. It's great.
Totally fair.
We're getting
Totally
a
fair.
Batman bed. I still just enjoy the idea that we've done this. By
the way, we're at 110 pounds. We made money while we were off air yesterday.
I don't think I've not been monitoring that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
It's great. It's also like any extra money will be put towards Batman bed accessories, Batman sheets, Batman chest of drawers, a full camera-ready Batman costume we will make Paul sleep in every night.
So here's the thought that I had is if we blow past it, then we have a backup charity or cause that we then dedicate. Because if we're doing a 12-hour stream and we're already a third of the way there.
Yeah, so I was also thinking about that. So that's going to be, he's already booking people, and I sent him the spreadsheet, which I know he's not going to use. So I'm going to have to go back in and be like, okay, who did you book? So I can then actually give them times.
Yeah.
I'm going to say for this, and the people in the chat can enjoy this. Ashley, Elliot, Tom.
Yeah.
I'm going to book for like a chunk of it.
Okay.
And then everyone else coming in for like 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Sort of like in an hour, one new guest. We'll say we'll keep you for 20 minutes. If they go longer, then we have the full hour, and then away we go.
Yeah.
Is my thought plan, and that's how we go.
Yeah.
Because what else are we gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a great stream, but
My one concern, and when did we? Yeah, it's a week ago. A week
today.
A week today. I gotta move therapy. Or
You won't need it after this stream, buddy. We're doing.
I will. Oh yeah. Is Ed Knight banned from the charity stream? I mean, I don't know.
I think it's very funny to bring him on under protest.
Wink. Oh, thank
Rated.
you.
Ooh, that's a doozy as well. Welcome, Raiders.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Raiders.
Welcome to the Untitled Twitch stream.
Oh, John Robertson. Thank
It's
you for
a
the
raid.
raid. Oh my God, we've been raided. Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't see you. Oh, Shagman Steve. Thank you so much for the follow. You, my friend, are a hummus chum. Thank you so much for following, Human Shapeshifter. You are a hummus chum. Thank you for following, Alco Cole. You are now a hummus chum.
Oh no, he got raided and I'm being escaped.
A Darren Raid. If Robotron, if you're watching, do you want to come on? Robotron, do you want to come on? Thank you for, oh my God, Tenuous Wench. Thank you for the follow. You are now a hummus chum.
My goodness.
There's a Richter that got diverted this way as well. Oh my God, thank you so much. Sure, I'll come hang. Do you want to get Robotron on?
Yeah.
Great. Oh, I can't tell you how much I love that goose. Oh my God! Thank you for the follow,
Wow,
Garcia.
look at this. They're pouring in.
Thank you for the follow. You, my friend, you are a hummus chum. Thank you, all new followers. Let me bring you up to speed. We are buying our friend a Batman bed.
Yeah.
Kyle 1873. Thank you for the follow. Guess what you are? You're a hummus chum. We are so it's not next. Is it next Thursday? I thought it was next Monday.
It's next Monday. It's the 17th.
It's next Monday, the 17th. Human Shapeshifter, we are Darren chums.
I like that.
I like that a lot too. We are buying for Paul Bjorn, Edinburgh
Half
comedy
parts.
director, friend of the stream. We are buying him a Batman bed. The link is in the chat. We are doing a telethon for it now. It's actually good that we're about to invite Robotron on because Robotron has done marathon streams before. We can ask him for advice. Chris, we can ask for advice.
He's doing a 50-hour stream like a maniac. That's another hummus chum.
Oh my God, we got another hummus chum. Thank you so much, The Hood Nonsense. Thank you so much, GRCM. How shall I get? I'm sending you the link, Robotron. Oh my God, thank you for following Lolo Frosty 21. You, my friend, are hummus chum.
Every username tells a story.
They certainly do. Thank you so much for following Lolo Frosty 21. You, my friend, are a hummus chum.
Sadef, what do you mean that we're idiots and if we weren't in your life, you wouldn't believe we were real? This is all very logical.
Yeah, this is all very logical.
He's in a Raid commercial.
Yeah. What? I'm not. What am I going to do? Just hang out in the empty vacuum of space? All right. Well, I could hang out either in new people who've come in from the Raid. Do we? Is my background the lovely vacuum of space, or Mike Tyson fighting the police right after he bought Bid Evander Holyfield's ear? I love this background so much.
It's a good one.
Oh yeah, there I am. Just
I love that
sleeping.
foreground so much.
Once again to the indoor league. Vote names played with
It's such a great slideshow.
Can we find that guy? Yeah, there I am graduating from high school. John Robertson, I've sent you the link to your Facebook. There I am. All right, he's doing a 50-hour stream. Wait, what's he raising money for? We'll ask him when he comes on, I guess.
Yes.
Hanging backstage.
Oh, he's hanging backstage. He's ready. He's here.
You're
He's
not.
ready.
I don't see him.
Uh-oh.
Hit the wait. Which link did you
Did you
use?
send the wrong link?
There he is.
Ah,
Hey,
Hey, there he is.
boys.
Hey, buddy.
What's up,
Thanks.
buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Just to answer your question, answer your email question, but in fact, I will send you a full email to explain everything that's going on. John very nicely sent me an email being like, I was listening to your podcast. Sounds like something went down. Are you all right? And I responded with, not all right. And then he went, oh no, he was like, are you okay? And I went, not really. And then he went, oh, this is why. Oh, thank you for the follow. And then I should have probably responded, but instead he's going to come on here and I'll respond later. Oh my God.
Hastings, don't worry. Remember, of course, mate, the when my best friend died, I ran into you at the train station.
Brighton train station. Welcome,
yep.
by the way, Fictional States. You're a hummus chum.
One of the single best interactions I've ever had with any human being, which was you waved hello in a very enthusiastic, like, hey, John, it's the start of a fringe. We're going to have a great time. And I greeted you with, hello, my best friends killed themselves. I've got to go back to Australia. And you went, I know what that's like. And that was our entire conversation.
I will. It was okay. Cause again, you're not misremembering it. You got the beats, but the tone, which made it so much better, you're not getting because your best friend had just committed suicide. So you had other things on your mind, so we're in the Brighton train station, one of the best train stations in the UK in terms of layout. You got all these cool tracks.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, human
shapeshifter. You are a Mystifer.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. Grief will really take out your ability to admire architecture. Yeah.
Oh, of course. But here's the thing. So I'm coming in, and that year, by the way, like a very close person to my family had been murdered, and my grandmother had died. Like, there's just been a bunch of like, oh yeah, you think that's crazy? Check this shit out. Anyway, by the way, fun fact: don't get murdered in Florida. Police search for 24 hours and then full stop.
Wow, they got other murders to take care of. It's the first
well, that's why Jerry the King Lawler's living there these days. So
it's a lot of marsh.
Oh yeah, just head out to the Mersh.
The Mersh.
Tom, do you want to come on in 30 to 40 minutes? One guest at a time.
Yeah.
Hi, Tom Tark. G'day, mate.
Anyway, so I'm in a weird place, but I'm coming out of it. And then I see John. Now, here's the thing. I see John Robbins. We just met. Give him a big enthusiastic wave. He walks up, but he says, my best friend has killed themselves. Not in the my best friend has killed themselves, but in that, like, I have to just pretend to be happy because I have to fly. So you walk up and went, How you doing, mate? I have to go to the airport. My best friend has just killed themselves, and I have to get back there now. And I just remember when it's going to be a long flight, and then you like stopped and went, "How are you anyway?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I'm fine, Winkle. How are you?" And as it turns out, Bets, he wasn't great.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not remarkable. Oh yeah, look, how fucking astonishing. Two totally different different memories of the one event. Both different enough that we could both put them in shows. That's great.
That's true. Wait, Tom, you don't want to come on in 40 minutes? What the hell?
He'll be he'll be asleep.
I'll be a sleepy boy. But yeah, so no, Robertson, while just before you did that raid, and thank you very much for rating me. We were discussing, we're doing a fart. We're doing a marathon stream on Monday. We're doing 12 hours.
Good.
To raise money. You're raising money for a charity. We're raising money for a charity case.
Yep.
There he is right there. We are buying Paul Byrne a Batman bed. Now, we were going to originally buy someone else a Batman bed, but they didn't want it.
He said, no thanks.
That was Tom Tuck. That was Tom Tuck. Mr. No thanks himself.
Yeah, Mr. What's that fun? Rather not.
Yeah, Mr. Angry Pants. Mr. Angry Pants, Tom Tuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Regular Kinnison.
Exactly. It's a real call that a marathon. Now this is a marathon. All right, me squeak. How dare you? That is a good fucking bed, to be fair. Mr. Steve Mooney.
It's a great bed.
Incorrect. I don't recall him saying thanks, just no. I mean, I gotta tell you, Tom Tuck still has a lot of residual resentment from the chat over the lack of acceptance of the Batman bed. Now,
yeah, they wanted him to be happier about it. And so did we, if I'm honest.
Yeah, so did we. So then we canceled that fundraiser. Yesterday we mentioned it to Paul Byrne. Paul Byrne's now getting the Batman bed. So we decided to do a telethon to raise 350 pounds next Monday. We're already at 111 pounds, so I feel like it's going to be a telethon with a happy ending.
And then we will be jerking each other off at some point.
Yeah, because the last 40 minutes of the stream will be me and Chris jacking off while we're tattooing the terms and services of Twitch onto our backs. Now,
specifically to this. Specifically, we'll be jacking it
No.
to this. Oh, Frank. Oh, my God.
That's exactly what you want. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
I will say this. Robotron probably actually doesn't look that bad naked from the side because anytime he's ever messaged me, he's either coming from or going to the gym.
Yes. Yep. What a hell of a segue. Yeah, that works out great. Let's just go from, and that's Danny DeVito sort of crawling out of your neck like a hideous bum first tumor.
The reason why I brought this up is that animation made me realize, because I've always considered the grossest a man could be, which is when he's wearing a shirt, but he's wearing no trousers or underpants, and he's shirt cocking it. That's the worst a man could be. Okay. I think second worst is naked, totally hunched over, where gravity is literally just revealing all of your flaws. Like your balls would be so forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you are receiving pegging, I can't imagine it's that fun to look at. Fun to receive, but not visually attractive, except from the back. Because of course, when you fuck somebody from behind, it looks wonderful. It's a wonderful
angle. But if you're filming it, never from the side.
From cushion to nape, never the side though. Oh, never the side. Never
Face
once
on.
the side. Our tummies would look like cow udders, and it can't be done. Can't be done, boys.
I have pendulous nipples as well.
Do you really?
No.
Oh, interesting.
No. Well,
I don't. Because it's what you know nothing about your friend's nipples.
I know everything about your nipples, John.
Yeah, well, I had nipple piercings, so my nipples are enlarged with scarring. So yeah, I could nurse cats. Little baby kittens could come to me for comfort.
I gotta tell you, every person I know who had nipple piercings, you're never surprised. The nipple piercing is never. It's never one where you're like, you're always like, yep, you're a fucking weirdo. Like, it's just
straight up. Yeah, those nipple piercings were done as a favor from a friend's son, which was great.
I'm going to name you
for what?
Well,
Thank
a favor,
you. Thank you
a
very
favor,
much.
as in the rate was done as a favor. Like imagine this.
Okay.
You ever have that moment? Yeah. Well, it was at that point. We'd smuggled the drugs in my own ass.
Yes.
and then he pierced the bag and snorted the coke, but it smelled like shit. But he was a bit angry, but nevertheless, it was fine. Right? The old brown sugar. He said, John. Look.
Is that what that song's about?
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Most of their
shit.
songs are. All of them are just about smuggling things in their asses. Brown sugar,
That makes a lot
painted
of
black.
sense.
Yeah, no, it's all there.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that- Jumping Jack Flash. It's a gas,
No-
gas.
yeah. Knowing that,
Oh, because they farted out. Toot.
yeah.
Drugs,
Yeah.
drugs.
But yeah,
Yeah.
what? Look, I don't know if you boys have had this moment, but the moment where you realize you've aged, this is what I got. Went to the nipple piercing place because I wanted to get stuff done. They went, well, one, you're getting your nipples pierced. So you're clearly bored in your life. Then this happens. The guy goes, "Hey, John, it's me, Joel's kid," and you're like, "Motherfucker, this is the son of
No.
a comedian who was headlining when I fucking started open mic, right?" Then they do this. You get the nipple piercings done. They compliment you because you're a friend of their dad's, and then their girlfriend goes, "And what prize can we give for Mr. Robertson?" And the motor going,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell!"
Do you know
Nice.
how old you have to be for a tattooist and piercer to stick to decorum? Like that right there. Like I feel like then you're an old ghost down from the attic.
Oh, we had one the other day. Paul and I were walking through the park, and we walked past the tennis courts. A ball had gone over the fence. Paul went down, grabbed it, threw it over, and the young woman who was playing said, "Thank you, sir."
Oh,
Ouch.
So hurtful. So hurtful.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Nothing colder than a little bit of respect for your elders.
I will never forget my first. It was in 2014. Seeing Metallica at Sonosphere, and I was in the pit. And this is the first time I like really felt like an old man, which was there was a kid throwing elbows, and I just went up and put his elbows at his body. Thank you so much for the follow, Flux Dragon, and went, "Hey man, you got to keep your elbows to the side. You don't want to hurt anyone out there. Have fun." And then I went, "I just said have fun in a mosh pit. What the fuck's happened to me?"
That's great dad energy. I love
it
that.
was, and it's Metallica too. Like it's all no one's getting hurt in that mosh pit.
No.
They're not playing fast enough.
look, if it helps you, right? I was out at a concert. We're up the front. We're in the mosh. There was a big guy just throwing himself into everybody. It was no good. I threw a wimpy little elbow, like a kind of teeny tiny quasi macho man elbow drop just down to his hip. That meant that he tottered a bit. He got tripped up. We saw about 3 people jump on him, and we thought, "Oh, good, that's solved for the evening. How wonderful." And all of this went down while we were watching noted hardcore band Electric Six. You know, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh
What?
yeah,
One step above bare naked ladies for how heavy these guys are.
yeah. I always knew that we were in for some real tough music when you heard this noise. Diddly doo, diddly doo, diddly doo. I just want to say, where was this? Oh, I just saw a very good question. Oh yeah, from Lolo Frosty 21. I don't know if you're being serious, but Twitch attracts very young people, so maybe you don't know what this is. But which is when you're in a mosh pit, you bump into people using your arm like this because that doesn't hurt and it's fun.
Or like this. You can keep it up.
I don't like
Get
that.
it that way, but you don't do that.
Yeah, because you'll
Down,
get people doing
tuck.
this.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Well, I remember the first ever mosh pit I was in, there was this huge guy, this big, sturdy brick shit house, I think people call him. And then on his back was the guy that played the spider monkey in Bloodsport.
Get the fuck out of here. What? Where were you? Heaven?
It was well, I don't think it was literally the guy, but that's what I always think of when I see him. And he was just on his back, boots, spiked bracelets.
Oh,
This was at an underground punk show, and he was just fucking flailing. He was a backpack of violence. And I was so it was the second concert I'd ever been to. I was 14, 15, and I didn't know what to do. Luckily, I'd befriended a guy in line who was on PCP, took him down, just tackled the whole game. It was great.
I mean, I'm going to say this right now. I think that's the only time the line befriended a man on PCP ended well. Robertson,
He was in my corner.
were you shocked by Chris's story or the image of me that flashed up on the screen?
Look, every part of Chris's story was that exact sort of story that I like to hear, which is colorful character encountered, behaved badly, justice served by large thing. That's my favorite type of narrative. It always works. There was just that moment where I looked up, there was a lag, and I saw you at, what were you, 16?
I'm 19 or 20 in that photo. I will have you know. And if you're lucky, John, you'll be treated to an entry from that blog in a little bit.
Oh.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh, I'm starting to see why Tom Tuck didn't want to come on. Fuck. All right.
Hey, we all know why Tom Tuck doesn't want to come on. It's because he knows that it will be nothing but Batman bed related japes.
Happy birthday, Lolo Frosty.
Happy birthday, Lolo Frosty.
Lolo Frosty. So, Tom, unlike us, you're being selfish and not raising Winkle, and not raising money for a Batman bed. You're raising money for, I assume, some sort of legitimate charity. What is that? Tell us about your 50-hour stream.
Some sort of whaling ship out of Japan.
Oh yeah, are you raising money for the company Raytheon?
Yeah, no, specifically Raytheon. Of all of the products and services on the planet, Raytheon with the Razor missiles, 100%.
Listen, if those brown people aren't going to move, America's got to move them somehow. Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
Of course you're right. You're American. Sure, why not? You're not actually American, but fuck it. You know, everyone there's allegedly right if you check social media.
I think I'm right. I think I'm right all the time, and I'm a white straight male. I'm basically American. Now,
congratulations. Yeah, well done. It's you know what we should probably, because none of us currently have a TV series of our own, start whining about it like it's a conspiracy. I mean, that's clearly what's happened.
I mean, John, it feels like you've been watching the stream because there I am being all right. That's always been that's
what they look like. That's what they do.
That is what they look like. I truly, my belief is that anytime Jeff Norcott is, by the way, not counted in this, but every other comedian, especially in the UK, that I hear is going right wing, I'm just like, oh, you're just upset you're not on Live at the Apollo. You don't know who the fuck Jordan Peterson is.
Yeah, look,
this is Chris with his first wife.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look, when 90% of it is just people having a whinge and saying, this has been stolen from me. It's like, okay. Hey, you know what? PJ O'Rourke was a really good right-wing satirist. He had political opinions. He would write them in a funny way.
Yeah.
Give that a go. Jesus.
Was PJ O'Rourke right-wing? Like, I never thought of him. I just thought of him more of he was just kind of a dick. Like, he was a satire guy. Like,
yeah, no,
Chris, I feel like you've read a collected works of PJ O'Rourke on a bus.
He's a conservative.
Never read a word of PJ O'Rourke. Unfamiliar.
PJ O'Rourke got to take over from Hunter S. Thompson at Rolling Stone. And that speaks to how funny he was, right? And also they just went, okay, this is going to be our token right winger. And yeah, he wasn't a slobbering racist. He was just somebody whose entire thing was pretty much, and then I walked around snorting cocaine, and I'll tell you something, that was a bit annoying for some people. It's like, oh, great. It's like a Hunter Thompson story, except that was just, acid and guns. But yeah, he was fine. He had a lot of interesting things to say about Trump, all of the negative, and it was fucking great. It was measured. It was funny. It was great. Worked out fine. I don't agree with the man politically. I've got 3 of his books.
When I was in university, there were some hardcore right-wing kids that I befriended, and I became closer to them than a lot of the left-wing kids because they knew why they thought what they thought. And I was like, dude, I will disagree with you all day, but I love the work you've put in.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I mean, listen, the thing with the world we're living in, and we can watch a clip about this in a second, and it was absolutely illustrated perfectly by Ashley Madison right here on the very stream, which is all it is people are polarized and not listening to each other. We're a lot closer on the actual issues if you really think about it. As long as you remove, racists and fascists, then the problem is there's just a lot of racists and fascists. Also, I can tell that Chris has been talking for way too long because you can tell that when Chris is engaged, but it's just like I'm here, but I'm not here, and then he nods with his eyes and just continually rolls cigarettes. It's like it's very reassuring because when he isn't rolling cigarettes, I'm like, I don't think he's interested in what we're talking about. But this way, I'm like, oh no, he's into it. He's just like, I can't. You guys got to do it.
I love the bloke who rolls the cigarette in the back of the barbecue conversation. Like, oh, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm enjoying it. Oh, if I got something to say, I'll say it. It's fine. Yeah, look, it's because everyone wants to be noisily famous. They want to be noisily famous now. So everything's a continual outrage. Everything's another attempt at this and this and this and this. And it's like, well, I got no interest in that. I don't give a fuck enough about other comedians to care that they're not booked on Live at the Apollo. I'm concerned I'm not booked there. And I'm not that concerned. You know what I mean?
And it's also, a lot of it, outrage gets used a lot, and it's true right now, but we'll move on from outrage. what's happened a lot is that, and I think I've said this on the stream before, regular people have figured out that what sells stories is conflict. And writers have always known that, and producers have always known that, and that's why reality TV works, is because they manufacture conflict. And regular people on Twitter have found that out, and they're like, oh shit, this is how I get recognized. And so they're just like, who can I fight with today?
It's true. Look, see literally any news story, right, that gets run about the crazy liberals are doing weird things at a university. And it always turns out, no, one person suggested something at a meeting. Here it is in the minutes. It's not being done. And it's always like, well, you've also savagely misrepresented it. You know, this was clearly there to make students feel better. You know, fucking hell. Almost like, and here's one for the capitalists, almost like they're paying fucking customers and they deserve what they've paid for. You know?
Well, I remember when the Occupy movement was happening, I went down to check out the camp in Montreal one day because I heard that it was going to get cleared out by firemen. And I was like, that sounds like an interesting thing to go look at. And so I went down and I was just watching, and there was a camera crew waiting for shit to go crazy. And while I was walking around, all I heard was like, I heard some silly things. I heard one person giving a class on economics that was exactly what I was learning in my economics class at arguably the best university in Canada. They were nailing it. It's exactly the theory for it. And the camera crews are all just standing around smoking, drinking coffee. And then one dude tears his shirt off, starts screaming, they're not going to get me out of here. They'll have to fucking kill me. All the cameras up, suddenly, mics, interviews. And I was like, oh, that's disheartening. That's,
There's a look. One of my favorite things to do is because I'm from a very small town, right, in Australia. You can look at anything happening in Australia and you just get a microcosm of anything out in the world. There's a clip from Perth, Western Australia, 1990, and it's one of the.
Is this succulent Chinese meal?
No. That's that happened in Sydney. No, that was in Brisbane. That happened in Brisbane. No, it's this. It's fucking great. It's just a newscaster going down, right, and just going, we're here now, where a protest is happening live, and 5 people walk past with placards, and then she turns and just goes, oh, is that it? And they just stop filming. And that's just them going, oh! And it's great.
John, I can't believe, I think I found the clip you're talking about. I can't believe I did this. I'm not usually this good at Googling. Is this the clip you were talking about?
Let's find out.
Is it this clip right here?
Let's see. Oh, that one. Oh, hello, you fuck. Enjoy yourself.
Dad and Denny's.
Okay, you guys were making excellent political points, and if anything, my little prank has definitely derailed it, but I have so many questions.
Get into it. Go on.
Okay, Chris, do you have anything to add before I get into this?
I didn't know you were 17 when you did this. I've seen this before. I did not realize that you were 17. That somehow makes it weirder.
Yeah.
I thought you were 28 when you did this shit. And I was like, I get it. It's John. This is John being John. I didn't realize that it went that deep. You must have been a very uncomfortable child to be around.
I was the worst, mate. I was the fucking worst. This is me at my greasiest and my most shrill.
Hey, John, did you have a blog at this time?
No.
Damn it!
Just you, buddy. It's just
given that you found this, no, I didn't.
Oh.
And I most definitely did not at age 17, having started at age 14, have a fan blog of me, which was me writing as an admirer of John Robertson about John Robertson's adventures.
No.
Oh my God. You wrote personalized fan fiction?
Did I ever? I wasn't doing anything.
Okay, here's my question. Here, how many bat beds does it take for us to get that URL?
Yeah.
I think it's been taken down, unfortunately. The blog site got taken over by a Russian consortium about 15 years ago. So it's a shame.
Oh, so
Chris,
can you grab
John, LiveJournal?
What about LiveJournal?
He said it was taken over by a Russian consortium, which is LiveJournal. That's
Seems
LiveJournal.
Well, there we go. That
li-
narrowed it down.
So that's LiveJournal.
Yep.
And so interesting. So LiveJournal. And what was your username on LiveJournal?
Nope. Just out of curiosity. Oh, John, you got another follower.
Oh, thank you for the follows. Heavy 129.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to see if I can find it. Fucking hell. Here we go. Just give me a second.
Okay. I mean, this is I can't because let me tell you, if anyone's gonna have a blog, thank you, a blog as douchey as we found it. That's the eyes of someone who's just confronted their past.
Yep. Oh wow, that's amazing. What a joy. What a pleasure. What an absolute.
All right, what do we have to do to get access to that URL?
You're not getting access to that
Why
URL.
don't can you just read one of the posts for us?
Yeah, right. Why not? Here you go. I'll do that for you right now. Here you go.
Yes, John, make us big. Make us big.
Yeah,
All right,
I want to
Okay,
see. I want to see his eyes.
sweethearts.
We'll watch that clip in a second.
Yeah, okay, here we go. This is upsetting.
Chris,
Fucking
where's
hell.
your pipe?
Oh,
Okay, here you go. Here you go then. So here's a few. Here's a few now. So here we go. Hold up. No, let's scroll right down. Scroll right down. And we got
let's go to the library for this.
Here we go. Yeah. Oh, we want to get some old shit. Want to get some old shit. This is all late stuff. Fuck. Right, give us a second.
I'll go to Ottawa. I'll do it from Ottawa.
Sorry about this. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go to 2004. What have we got? Oh, God. Holy shit. Oh, fuck off. Here you go, then.
I always knew that when Robertson came on the stream, it was going to be money, but I didn't think it would be another live journal that makes us all uncomfortable good.
Oh, this is grimly bad. Here we go. So this is when I think I'd given up the Yep, 2004 is when it begins. Here you go. So let's check this out. And you guys will relate to this because this was me. I'm 19 and I'm trying to do a bit of self-promotion. You ready?
Oh, God.
This is all in caps.
Yes, of course it is.
Advertisement for wacky, fun, haha 5-minute gig. On the 22nd of December, come down to the Laugh Resort Northbridge and feel like you've wasted your time as a mob of 20 stand-up comedians. I did the fucking inverted commas insult. Attempt to amuse and amaze you with big whacking helpings of racism, huge dollops of misogyny, and at least a portion of personal angst. Or alternatively, you can meet me after I've invalidated my qualifications as an amusing person and we can all go night clubbing, unearned smiley face. Fucking hell. Oh,
wait a minute.
Hang on. Oh, no, sorry. Here we go. Here we go, folks. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. There's me telling my best friend that they rock. Bob Dylan, I don't know you personally, but if I did, you'd love me. Christ, it's been great seeing you. Oh, you're fabulous. Georgia, you're still wry. You're still cool. Oh, this is horrible. Justin, I don't lap dance men very often. It means I like you. Fucking hell. Oh.
Are these your friends, or
Yeah,
is that
who are you
Justin
talking
Timberlake
to?
that you're talking to?
Those were friends. I don't remember all of their fucking names. Those were friends. I mean, some of those people are dead. Some of those people I yelled at the funeral are the one who's dead. Fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, Fictional State says at least you were somewhat self-aware. Oh, I'm astonished that it's not worse than this.
I have to
must
tell
have-
you, I'm upset, A, that this is not nearly as embarrassing as my blog. Two,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. Two, I like how in advertising a gig you're clearly on, you said come and see 20 racist comedians, which I assume that that basically implies you're oh, I think I found it.
Yep.
Garia. Link.
No.
Garia.
Garia.
Ah.
The internet's a crazy place, man. Internet's a crazy place.
Internet's a crazy fucking place. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Jesus Christ. Oh, it goes for a while. Fucking hell.
Oh,
There's a-
Tenacious Wench, we read from John's semi-regularly, and it's always a very fun event.
Yeah. We do this a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what? It turns out I didn't have that many actual personal thoughts. It's just all me going, I got a gig. I got to go do a gig. Come watch my gig.
Aw. What
Yeah,
about this
or-
fan fiction you were talking about?
That was the early version, which I'm astonished isn't fucking on there. I was doing that in 2003. I know I was doing that in 2003. I don't know why that's starting at 2004. That's annoying. Oh, well, I tried. Sorry, boys. Oh, damn.
Well, thank you for sharing anyway.
No worries. Oh, if only it could have been more awful.
I mean, yeah, seriously, really fucking and Garia. So put it in, yeah.
No, she said she's Team Robotron. She's not helping.
No,
Thank
I'm
you.
serious. I mean, how
Yeah.
about this? If I can Google, you can Google. Nah, I mean, I could. How about
Yeah.
this, Garia? I'll trade you the link of my blog for a link to John's blog.
Oh, that's big. People really tried to bribe John out of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Hastings. We got 2 Johns.
On the plus side, the last entry is from 2013, and it's just the phrase "fuck this." On the plus side, I'm delighted to discover the underline tool. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. Christ. Oh, this is grim.
That feels like a real young Hastings post.
Yep. Oh, there's me stage dive. Oh, fucking hell. I stage diving with Sammy J. Randy and Brendan Burns. Brendan Burns. Fuck yeah.
What are you doing? I assume you're a show of some sort.
Yeah, we'd finished my show and we climbed up to the side of a theater and jumped off the top of it. It was fun. Just one story up. It was good though. Boom.
All
Very
right.
enjoyable. Yeah.
I mean,
Now-
John, I don't know if this is any better, but I found your interview with Simon Kane.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you? Fuck, that goes for a while.
Oh.
Jesus.
Well, that's-
Tell you what, why don't we do the Australian Idol clip and then I'll plug me charity show and then I'll probably fuck off.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and we need you to tell us how to survive a very long stream.
Yeah.
You want to
So
talk
the-
about that
100%.
before we go?
Oh, you're
when
fine.
You plug
Look,
it?
you boys are fine. Look, all you're gonna need some energy drinks. If you're gonna have energy drinks, have enough of them to space it out because you are gonna crash during. Stand up and stretch your fucking legs, and have guests. That's pretty much it. Also, get pissed halfway through, not all at once at the start, like I tend to.
You're doing 50 hours?
Yeah,
Yep.
you're doing. Are you
Yeah, we-
sleeping?
Why?
Sleeping in the sleeping in the middle of it or straight through crew?
For the terms of Twitch's terms and service, we're absolutely going to go and have a fucking sleep. Yeah, look, it's 50 hours because I did a 48-hour stream last year, and it's just a thing to do, and it's because we're raising money for Refuge, the domestic violence charity, Centrepoint, the homelessness charity. So of course, you can't, you've got nowhere to sleep for that one, and then NHS. Of course, the NHS workers were already bloody overtaxed before COVID came, and working the 30-hour fucking shifts, etc. Ridiculous stuff. So this is me as a stand-up, given how lazy our fucking job is, trying to get as exhausted as possible and showing you how ground down just standing and talking will make somebody. So let alone emptying a fucking bedpan or being homeless or getting fucking bashed, in your home. So there you go. That's why we're doing it. Yeah.
Alex,
so-
Alex is saying very long stream at 12 hours, LOL. I think that you're underestimating how long 12 hours is, Alex. 12 hours is a long time to do anything. What John is doing is ridiculous. And frankly, I think doctors would try to talk him out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they would.
Because it's the thing. 50 is not even. I've already done 2. Were you talking? Were you
No,
talking?
you were modding. Very
Yeah.
different.
Were you modding? Tom Tuck, come on the stream and face the wrath of us all for your denial of Batman bed fun.
I love you too, Tom Tuck. I'm not part of this bullying. I think you're great.
We're not bullying.
But we
Sure.
will be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bullies are not the ones who get to decide if they're bullying or not.
Oh,
I think that if they're insistent enough, John, they get to decide everything.
yeah.
Yeah, have the lunch money. Sorry, Chris. Oh, gee.
I'm going to. Oh, by the way, Robertson, you're into nonsense like I am. Have you followed the Paige's parents on Twitch? Have you?
No. What?
Okay, so the wrestler Paige, her parents are also pro wrestlers. They were the inspiration for a movie that Rock produced. They're on Twitch now, and they do not know. If you think what I'm doing is woeful, they send out like email blasts so often. It's fucking crazy. Just to let you know, we're coming on tonight. We're playing games. It's bananas.
Fucking hell. Well, it's old people. It's old people doing Twitch, which for some people that's what this is too. But nevertheless,
That's a raid. Yeah, come on,
That's a
Tom. Let's watch this. All right, so you're 17 years old.
I'm 17 years old.
Did you have to audition for the producers first, or did you go
Yep.
straight through to the cameras? And did you do this for the producers as well?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, they loved you. They were so happy you were there because they're like, great, we've got ourselves an oddball.
Yep.
Were you already a stand-up comedian at this point?
Yeah, I'd given it a go a few times, which of course means that I was upset that I wasn't headlining. So yes.
Yeah.
Yep, that was
Passing our parade at Puckapunn.
I'll try this from the top here.
Oh,
let's go for it.
World-stopping talent.
Yes.
Let's see it.
Mum and Dad and Denny saw the passing out parade at Puckapunyal. It was a long march. from
Is this a
Cadet.
normal song? Is this a real song?
Yeah.
Yep, that is a song to Australia's war dead called God Help Me, I Was Only 19, about our Vietnam War veterans getting brutally traumatized. Yep.
Nice.
Bird
Why
is
did you
the-
choose
Bird
that?
is-
Why did that song speak to you for the audition?
Because it contrasts beautifully with what's about to happen.
Fair enough.
What's about to happen is he's about to slit the throat of a young Vietnamese boy.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. The bird is the worst. Oh, well, the bird.
My favorite part is that black woman's face because she just basically looks like every black woman when they were asked during the George Floyd riots, "How are you doing?"
Jesus, that is Marsha Hines, who during an interview for a radio show a few years later, I was informed by a contestant from Australian Idol had nightmares about this audition. So there you go.
What?
Yep,
Wow.
had nightmares about the boy in the cargo, in the chinos doing the strange thing.
She saw a much darker future for you that you ended up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also, who are those other two people that woman sat beside? Also,
Yep.
I love Australian celebrities that I don't know more than any other country celebrities that I don't know. Because here's the thing, Chris, you've never been there, but one day you will go, and they'll be like you'll be walking by someone and they'll be like, "Oh my God, that was Walter Himnanton," and I'll be like, "I don't know who that is." And in the UK, if you don't know who the celebrity is, it's countdown to them being a sex pest.
Yep.
In Australia, it's just countdown to them having a debilitating drinking problem and saying something a bit dodgy about the Chinese.
Yep. Those
That's kind of
those guys-
playful.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris is so tired.
God bless. Well, you've certainly made a good point there, young man. Please continue on. Don't let me interrupt. I have another cigarette to roll.
Ooh, good idea.
Oh, the bird. The bird is the word. The bird. Don't you know? The bird. Everybody.
What's that? Is that an Australian flag that you had draped
Yep,
around?
that's an
you?
Australian flag. Australian flag. It's Australian Idol. You got to do something.
You know,
And
so-
it's,
Was Twitter a thing at this point?
no, 2003.
Did you were you ever recognized as a result of this?
repeatedly. Met my wife through this.
What?
Yeah. We met at a party where she went Australian Idol guy. She had been in hospital and saw this while lying in bed, doped up on morphine, and went, "I want to meet that guy," and we met. Isn't that cool?
Wow. I can't
Yeah.
believe this paid off. This is the ultimate when people are like, just be yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'll show. All right, all of it in one go. No trouble.
Oh my God, that's this video is the perfect and biggest example of someone living their truth. You know,
Yeah.
what I'm I
Yeah,
can't. I mean, just imagine showing this clip to someone and just being like, "Oh, by the way, this actually has a really nice story." You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not a horrific ending.
Yeah, where's my fucking Netflix doco? This should be, this should be 6 parts long, and just, oh Christ.
Well, yeah, this feels like a video in a BuzzFeed article of Where Are They Now that ends in
Yep.
murder suicide.
Thank you for the follow. Y1U, you are now a hummus chum. And now he makes money just doing just this on his Twitch stream, but with a ukulele. Very nice, Steve
Oh,
Mooney.
it's hell on my back. Hell on my back.
Has Joe made it back, or is she still where she was
Still in
last
New
time?
Zealand, man. Still in
Okay.
New Zealand.
I never know when people are on the internet or like on this what information is which. So you always try and be cagey, and then you come across like you're not paying it. Well, that's good, and she's enjoying not wearing a mask while you're just in a bunker.
Yeah, having a fantastic time whilst we sit over here, at the great disease frontier. Here, nothing quiet on the fucking COVID front in the deeply mismanaged United Kingdom, where hugs are coming back, folks.
Wait, also, did I read it right that the UK's numbers are somehow going up even though vaccinations are going up, or is that am I crazy?
I've stopped looking. I just wear the mask and I'm just waiting and I do the fucking streams and I go to the gym.
Yep, that's
right.
all you can do. That's all you can do.
I just coming in from Lolo Frosty 21. I just love how you paused on his buttocks. Listen,
I tell you
If
what,
you got
low riders.
Chris Betts knows this about this stream, and John doesn't know it. But when you got a quality caboose, we just put it out there. We don't
Gotta
comment.
get it out.
You just
Nothing wrong with that.
Kentucky butt bounce, babe.
Oh yeah.
Now, gentlemen, while we are currently showing the window to my beautiful cake shop, I am starting to get messages that indicate I do need to go and speak to someone in New Zealand. So, yeah, let's finish the clip, and I gotta roll.
San Francisco in 1952 was a good place for children everywhere. I hope you all visit it sometime. Thank you.
John,
Yes.
does it get a bit hectic being you?
Total failure. Oh well.
Good fun.
So much energy.
I love that no matter how wacky you are as an Australian, if someone says Aussie, 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 you will reply, oi, 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 no matter how anti-establishment you are. That's
Damn
what's
right.
coming out of your mouth.
We're just making some happy times. That audition, right? We didn't know it had gone to air. Okay, we had no idea, except for the fact that Melbourne's 3 hours ahead. And I got a text from my friend Tom, which just read, "Was it your intention to look insane?" And that's how we knew. I was at a guy's party, and we stopped the party to watch that. And I'll tell you what, people were resentful for a minute because they were like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then they saw that and said, "Oh, good on you. Well done."
Yeah, the fact that you didn't think that you did that as a joke, phenomenal. If you did that seriously, very sad. Well, John Robinson, when is the 50-hour stream? I assume that it'll be linked in the chat, and a lot of people already know. But if they don't,
Okay, the 50-hour stream will go from the 28th of May to the 30th of May, starting at 8 p.m. BST, and that'll all be over at twitch.tv/Robotron, which is my username right there. Right there, you could see it. He said, probably not pointing at the right thing. Oh, no, I did. Congratulations.
Did.
Yay.
Well, great. Well, thank you for popping on.
Hey,
Enjoy
thank you for having me.
No
Look,
worries.
and good luck with Batman Bed Stream. What a fucking joy. Take care now.
Thanks, man. Take
Cheers,
care.
John.
Bye.
Bye.
Fucking hanging up like a
that was the perfect example of how I feel leaving every fucking Zoom call. Just and it's done, and I'm still here.
Bye, you.
Are you gonna be all right, buddy? Do you want to just do you want to call it, and I can play Among Us, or I can play? I can do some painting. Or are you gonna be all right?
I'm all right. I mean, Tuck's still around. You want to see if Tuck can get on? I can do another half hour.
I asked him.
Tuck, you're still in the chat. You want to come on or what?
Chris, John, you and Chris should rate each other for followers. Can then unhost. Hey, anyone who's followed me, go follow Chris. How about that? No. Why no, Tuck? Huh? Why about that? Is it Batman bed related? Is it related to the fucking Batman bed?
Is
You
it?
can tell us. Tuck. Tom Tuck.
Oh, Lola Frosty, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Mr. Once again, a very happy birthday to you.
Maybe tomorrow. Well, how about this? We don't know if we need you tomorrow. Actually, no,
What day
we
is
can't
tomorrow?
have Tuesday. We already got 2 guests.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, Betts, if you're staying up, I'll bake you something.
Oh, yes, please.
Ooh. I had a muffin earlier. Fuck me. Muffin is a real good hack because it's just cake. But it's small enough and in a different enough shape that you think this is breakfast.
There's blueberries in here. How bad can it be?
Not the muffin I had chocolate chip because I'm a goddamn adult.
Oh, damn. That's like eating Cookie Crisp.
This is how crazy the 90s were, or at least how I was raised, which is I remember when my grandmother didn't like going to the dentist. So after the dentist, she'd always treat herself to a chocolate chip muffin, which looking back is literally the worst thing you could do after the dentist.
That's great. I like that. I'm my own person. I eat what I fucking want.
And this is why what's the matter?
Baldy has highlighted a message. Can we get Tom Tuck bed covers for the Batman bed? Also, can we get Tuck Robin PJs? Tuck doesn't want to play. And so it's not as fun. At this point, now that I've seen the real joy on Paul's face, I just want to feed that joy.
Yeah.
As opposed to fight Tom's negativity.
Yeah, like it's one of those things where it's like I don't know how to deal with the whole thing because it's like again, all I want is people to have Batman beds.
We're here to spread joy.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's a big fuck you to the dentist. Yeah, we're here to spread joy. That said, Tuck, will you be involved in the telethon that Alex Watson doesn't want us to call a telethon? But what else are we going to fucking call it?
Yeah, Tuck, you got to come on. You got to come on and play. And it is a telethon, and we're calling it a telethon.
Yeah, because people are watching it on television, and we're doing a marathon of 12 hours.
Exactly.
It is not a fundraiser. It's I will. Oh well, I guess some people. Oh, totes. Well, then why not?
Great. Monday, 17th.
Come on now, baby. Also, my YouTube algorithm has gotten real fucking crazy. I watched a Frontline documentary called American Insurrection. That was all about various militia groups.
Is this the Boogaloo Boys, the one you were talking about yesterday?
It was. If you don't start calling that, if you don't stop calling that, I will raid Chris.
That would be very funny. A rage raid? That's very funny.
Yeah, well then I'll ban you. Like if we're gonna get into it. Would you like Turley? Would you like Robin Hood pajamas? I mean, it's true. Now that he doesn't have the joy, it's not as fun. Anyway, watching that. By the way, that documentary does some statistics on the amount of military personnel in the United States that, when asked, admitted to being parts of militias. And I'll tell you right now, that's not. Hey, how fucking stupid are you that you'd admit to being in the fucking Proud Boys when you're in the military? Like, A, I'd be like, A, that just goes, well, what a dunce you are. B, high number.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a high number.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And
Why can't we
is-
treat Americans the way we treat the rest of the world, which is we're the best, and shut the fuck up?
Yeah, why can't I kill those people?
This
I
is
will take them.
rude.
Wait a minute. Chris.
But he will take them, but does he want them? That's not
Yeah.
the same. That's
What
not
about-
the same.
What about Wonder Woman sheet?
Let's run the clip. I've got the clip in my Discord.
I know.
of
I was
Paul
gonna.
reacting.
Great. Let's watch it.
This is what we're talking about, folks. This is the good stuff right here. Hold on, let me see if I can make that work. Let's try and share this. I haven't tried to share a video off of Discord yet. This should be exciting.
That'd be all right. There you go.
We all good?
There's your Discord. Yeah.
Oh wait, is this the one? No, that's
No.
not the one I wanted.
That's an hour. That's Paul Byrne on the screen. It's up from there.
There
It's
it is.
this one right here. Because I watched this yesterday because he is so filled with joy.
Look at how happy this man is.
Where's the volume? I want to hear it.
Oh, can you not hear it?
No. I don't think you
Okay,
shared
hold on.
volume. Do it again.
I did click share volume.
Well, what the hell?
Well, that is just frustrating. Let's try one more time.
The bird. The bird is the word. Word,
Ozzy,
word,
Ozzy, Ozzy.
word. I hate that so much, by the way.
Can you hear it now?
No.
Damn it. Well, join John or my's Discord, and the video's on there, and he's fucking delighted, you guys.
Are you in the
He's
70s?
he's rubbing his eyes like this.
Are you in the
so happy.
76ers Discord?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's amazing that the 76ers have a Discord.
It is toxic.
Is it really? I mean, I am not surprised. Ooh.
Well, a
what
Jack
banquet
Handy
did you
just
get?
got called in. I got to go get the book.
Oh. Well, Chris is gone. Let's just say this right now about the NBA. I'm actually. Oh, that's interesting. How about this? Like that, Alex? Well, let's make some other people mods. If we're gonna play this game, it's a mod war. We got a mod war going, everybody. Time to make some people mods. Time to do it now. Time to do it. Gareth Waugh, for some reason, is now a moderator. And let's go, Baldy. Baldy 3, now a moderator. Moderate what? Whoa, we got ourselves a. No. Hello, Chris.
Oh, Baldy shared the clip as well, so we're gonna watch that real quick.
Also, fun times at John Hastings. Our video got flagged by copyright by AGT. Haha.
Alex, why are you trying to get me to raid John? What's going on here?
Oh, she put the Tragically Hip thing up, so I added a bunch of mods.
So why is she trying to get me to raid you? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Alex, what are you doing? Have you lost control?
Also, stop. Don't hit the raid thing twice, because then we can't. No, fuck.
Why did that happen?
Is now hosting.
Oh, I got raided by you, but she's trying to raid
No.
the other. Alex, no.
Don't do that.
No, we're tired.
No, don't do that, and don't be
Welcome to my stream. You guys are here now. I don't know how we do. I'll raid John in a second, and we'll get it back over. But give me a follow if you enjoy it. I'm on every day. Click that follow. I'm gonna raid. Yeah, I'm gonna raid John back. But Alex, this is. I understand that you're being playful, but we're both too tired for this.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. And I'm leaving Gareth Waugh as a moderator. That made me very happy. I thought only the streamers can raid. No, moderators can too. It's just a button. Everybody wants to fight sometimes.
Oh, I think you know what, John. I think I have to wait a minute, or
well, no. It also does this weird thing where it last time it just flipped the chats. Is that a street line? Yeah, I don't know. I have unmodded myself. Oh, have you?
Well, he said he posted it on my chat, so who knows?
Who knows? The one problem is I couldn't raid for a while. Oh, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a minute because they haven't shown up in my viewers yet. Because I think once you're rated, it takes a minute for them to register. So I could only raid with 9, but I'll wait until that changes over. For right now, shall we watch Paul Byrne?
Can you get it to work?
I've got it up. Yeah, Baldy sent the link.
Press play.
Pow.
Oh, bad news, Paul. You're getting a Batman bet.
This is not bad news. I am so pleased to be getting a Batman bet.
Did he almost cry? I for a second was like, I think he's gonna cry.
Yeah, he was on the verge of tears.
Go wake Tom Tuck up and show him how you show gratitude. I goddamn right. Goddamn right. I want his ass up now. Oh, bad news, Paul.
That's beautiful.
You're getting a bat.
He was so happy. He told us that we had, as a community, given him renewed faith in humanity.
It's great. It's wonderful stuff.
There we go. Now they're all in.
I'm not already have fun refresh. But last night's stream wasn't. Oh, it was a real topsy-turvy time. I'll tell you that much for free.
Oh, last night was fantastic. We accidentally went for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I looked up. It was crazy. What's happening now? Oh, well, also, if you have rated Chris, please follow Chris.
Well, I'm going to raid in a couple seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Raid. Pew, 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 pew. See what you did, Alex? Now I have no viewers. Look what you did.
His average.
Look at that. Look what you did, Alex.
Ba 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 ba.
This is your doing. You know you can't separate us. You can't divide and conquer like that, Alex. I'm always going to send them back over.
Yeah,
you did this, Alex. This is your fault. Now
John
I have no viewers. I'm hosting John. What the hell am I streaming for?
Yeah, what the hell? And I know what's even funnier is I'm still being hosted by Unhost. I just unhosted you. 'Cause I didn't know I was still hosting. What the hell? That was way too much for this time of night. My brain hurts. We've been moving too much. We've been going
Think how
back
we
and
feel,
forth
Richard.
between the streams.
Think how we feel.
I had to walk. I got raided. I got sent to England. I'm back here in LA.
All
F
right,
you.
let's calm down. Let's have a quick deep thought with Jack Handy.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's get some meditation music going.
Alex, give me a verb. I need to. That'll determine the meditation. I'm unmodded, or are you?
Oh, you can't split Baldy and Alex. He'll never take it.
Wandering.
Wandering. I like that.
Yeah, they're the you and I of the chat, and I like it
Yeah.
that way.
That's it.
Ooh. Oh no, this video is terrible. Oh my god, this video is terrible. That was one of the worst. The URL of it is one of the worst thumbnails I've ever seen in my entire life. It has a drawing of a black child, and I'm going to tell you right now, does not come across as positive.
Yeah, no, that doesn't. No, I don't like that.
Oh, Leslie Jones. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna try and do a and play Passport 2 after Chris goes to bed, but I don't know how long it's gonna last for. I am I don't know why I'm so. I got up crazy early to call the EDD. Oh, Chris, I didn't tell you an additional fun with my unemployment call today. Got a very curt guy that at one point said, "Hey, you're yelling at me," and I couldn't resist going, "No, I'm not. You're the one who raised your voice." And he went, "No, I didn't." I went, and it absolutely made my day.
Like that guy that comes over in what's the rich neighborhood in Parks and Rec?
Eagleton.
When the Eagleton when the merger happens and the very loud one comes over to run the parks department.
Oh yes, of course, Craig,
thank you.
played by
Very
Billy
Craig
from Billy on the Street. Sir, I'm recording this call from my own.
All right, have you found the music?
Is this to your liking? Oh yeah. This is what we need.
I think this might
everyone,
be the new official Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy music.
I'll bookmark it. All right, and get that hat off. Everyone, breathe.
Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. When I heard that trees grow a new ring for each year they live, I thought we humans are kind of like that. We grow a new layer of skin each year, and after many years, we are thick and unwieldy from all our skin layers. Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy.
I want Joetrope's clip is, I think, my favorite. Also, this is lovely music,
Isn't it?
It's like I'm in the beginning of a spa, the front of a spa. Thick and unwieldy skin layers. What's the which do you hate more? Trees or bushes?
It's got to be bushes. I don't hate either, but I could never hate a tree. What a ridiculous concept. Who can hate tree? Even lumberjacks like trees.
I know,
And they
isn't that
murder
weird?
them.
Yeah, they are. It's a weird thing when it comes to being a lumberjack. Is they, yeah. I of course, by the way, oh my god, this is such a fucking inside. You have to be in Scotland or Scandinavia to get that. I'm pretty sure. Are there spa? Oh no, there's this. I went to a spa in London. What am I talking about? But it's just an off license in England. Amazing.
Yeah.
Baldy has got it. I meant between the physical tree and the band bush.
Oh, well, clearly the band Bush then.
Trees. It's trees for me.
Wow. Can you name two Bush albums?
The one with the white cover and then the one that had Swallowed on it.
You're thinking of Razorblade Suitcase and another one.
Which one would be? Yeah, but which one? No, because there's the first one that has the song. No, it's not. No, that's the. That's the first album. The white
Machine Head.
Yeah, that's the song Machine Head. That's on the first album.
Perry Winkle Featherbottom. What's going on?
Tree Party versus Bush. Alex has me in one. When it comes to me, I like a botanical garden because I once shot my load there. Bush's second record is good. What?
16 Stone. That's the one it is. It's 16 Stone and Razor Blade Suitcase. 16 Stone is the one with.
Got a machine head running around in my bed. Go ahead.
Periwinkle, did you contribute to the. You absolutely did. We're up to 130 pounds.
Holy shit.
We're a week away from the fundraiser, you guys. We're a week away from the.
We are at 130 pounds. We're at 130 pounds, Chris.
That's a third of what we need. That's a third of what we need. This guy's about to fight Tyson and a bunch of cops. It's game over. It's game over. We're getting this bad.
What did you say?
Oh, I was just hyping you up.
Okay, put it back on. I will not put it back on. I mean, this is pretty good. Jesus, I look away. No, he has beef with me. Wait, what? Who has beef with you?
Gavin Rossdale has beef with you? Periwinkle, yeah. I feel like we know each other very well. I'm very surprised to hear that.
Dude, who's Periwinkle?
Or is this in response to someone else?
Who's
I have no idea.
Is Periwinkle Featherbottom someone I know?
Yeah, he's been on the stream.
Put it in the private chat.
Leedy, what kind of question is that?
Yeah. The question you should be asking is, it's Monday. Of course. Has beef with Danko?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a whole thing.
Oh, well, then I think I know who it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to tell you this. Danko Jones has been nothing but a great person and been very interesting and a cool guy. I'm completely with Periwinkle for starting a feud with Danko. There's just something about the guy where I'm just kind of like, yeah, and you can fuck off. Like you just want to smack his face.
Yeah, by all reports, he's a fucking loser.
Who have you been talking to?
Well, he yelled at Jordan. There's a whole story.
What?
Yelled at my friend Jordan. Yeah.
Where? Why?
To be fair, my friend Jordan did insult him.
Okay.
But you know what? It was pretty low key. And Danko Jones chased his van down the street.
What?
Yeah. Not a great look. Not a great look.
I mean, can we just? I'm gonna play some Danko Jones just for.
If you want the full story, by the way, check out the Big Shiny Podcast.
Which episode is the story of Danko Jones trying to fight? Get ready, everyone, to hate Danko Jones. The way his newest music video starts is, I want to go have an abortion right now, and there is no way for me to get pregnant.
This dude sucks. I'm just trying to find out which episode it is.
Look at this is how his music video starts. The song is, of course, called "I Want Out." Fuck off.
Cool. Let's see how much you want to bet he's wearing a fedora in this.
I guarantee. Well, this is my time to bounce. Night, Joe Trope.
Joe Trope, pleasure as always. Take care, buddy.
I just want to say this. Alex, by the way, unfortunately, I mod them. Maybe not after tonight. Oh, no, Alex, your punishment is you have to mod us forever.
You're going nowhere.
I've got family like this hat. Yeah, nowhere. All right, let's fucking hit this. Check this shit out. This is okay. Oh, wait, you're saying fedora? I'm going to say for no reason at all. He's in like a sports car driving fast.
Not a bad shout. Flames? I'm betting Flames.
Oh, yeah. I hate this guy. Yeah. This is literally the lyrics of this song should be called "My Dick is Big. My Dick is Big. I talk about barbecue like it's a substitute for a personality." Oh, wait. They don't know what Danko Jones looks like. No.
Oh, this is not Danko. No.
Danko Jones is not the man on the couch. Danko Jones is actually the man on the TV screen, because fuck Danko Jones. There he is again. Oh,
No, that's just a cool guy dressed like the devil.
yeah. Thus far, I really like that cool guy dressed as the devil.
Yeah.
And also,
That guy can get it.
of course, what's going on here? How much do you want to bet that this woman was put in the music video only because Danko Jones met her at a gas station and said, "Do you want to be somebody?" and then made this noise with his lips?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Also,
oh, such a inside wrestling. Oh yeah, for sure.
episode 7. Episode 7 is where we tell the Danko Jones story. But he is this. Just listening to this song, this is like bad early Metallica. This is music that belonged 30 years ago.
Yeah, the lyrics of this song are like rock and roll, rock and roll, rock and roll is almost a personality.
In the morning, why don't you jump into my car and we'll hit the road?
Hey, it's us.
Yeah, that's me. That's me right there. That's
nice.
me.
Nice.
Did she click on the "Do you want to be famous" link? Wow, this is so bad. He's looking at porn. Hey, here's something I was thinking. With how sexually acceptable the world is slowly getting, how long until there's mainstream ads on porno videos? I give it 2 years. It's going to take one brand to do it, and then they're all doing it.
Yeah, as soon as like McDonald's breaches, then it's over.
This brings us to my next question. Should we look into advertising this stream on Pornhub?
Only on Dylan's videos.
Oh my God. Fat nerd sucks own dick at stand-up comedy. It's the funniest thing in the entire world. Yeah. What was it? Like that was the compromise title. But for those of you who don't know, friend of the stream, the person I host the rest of the review with, Dylan Gott, has uploaded a bunch of his stand-up comedy onto Pornhub with a fair amount of excellent descriptions. And by the way, do yourself a favor, read the comments. A lot of people really watched through trying to figure out what's going on.
They're just waiting for him to just whip his dick out and start sucking it on stage.
Nothing describes horny dudes more than seeing Dylan Gott stand-up comedy and going, well, the fucking has to happen at some point.
Let's see if we can get an actual shot of Danko playing here. Let's see if it cuts to it. At the chorus, it must at least. OnlyFans, okay. This devil guy fucking rules. Everyone else, it feels like he's like making fun of them, but this devil guy, dope.
Yeah, the devil guy rules. I'm so happy, by the way, that worked.
Let's just drive into the sunset, no expectations. And when we leave, we tell nobody, no one will know.
I think he's become a worse singer over the years.
I think he's become. I think the record label is like, we'll make a music video, but you can't be in it.
Well, this will have been made during lockdown, so it must have been like maybe the band couldn't get together.
This is great. I was about to bring this point up.
Yeah,
it's really badly mixed. Like the
really
vocals
bad.
are really flat over top of it. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, everything top to bottom. This is a poorly made song that is also poorly written. It's just bad. He's just not good at music.
His podcast was okay for a bit. A friend of mine is the co-host. I just want to see if he shows up.
Wait, your friend is co-host of Danko Jones's podcast?
He was for a long time, yeah.
That's so funny. I have off-air questions to ask.
Put him in the private chat. I'll answer them.
Was it JJ?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why, is JJ friends with Danko Jones?
I don't know. Someone just asked in the chat. Baldy did, and I was like, that seems plausible. Yeah, I don't think he ever shows up.
You said that I could. I want to leave. I
This guy's having the best lockdown. I'm so
Yeah.
envious of this guy's lockdown. He's having a
The-
blast.
The devil guy is like, why didn't I get a bunch of costumes during my lockdown?
Yeah, this guy's killing it.
Was that JJ? No, it's a guy named the yoga's really I gotta tell you, this music video without the music would actually be a really enjoyable, uplifting way of seeing how you could spend you could be a cam girl, you could play video games, you could do yoga, you could dress up like the devil. Like that's fun. It's Nick Flanagan is my friend who co-hosted.
Nick. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The comedian. He's a comedian, right?
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I know Nick.
Yeah. There was a guy who popped up who looked vaguely like JJ. Oh shit.
I didn't see.
No doubt, I wanna leave. I want out. I want out.
Oh, but they're all sad.
But no, but only she's sad, and also she's a really bad actor. I feel bad to criticize her, but it's just like you're not properly conveying your fucking vibes. I liked your fuck off yoga, John. When did I say fuck off yoga? I mean, I'm sure I did.
I feel like you've said it a bunch of times.
Alex, from your mouth to God's ears.
Yes, this guy rules.
Yeah, this guy's having a great time, and I wish he was Danko Jones.
Yeah, I would definitely love Danko if it was this weird old dude who runs around dressed as the devil and plays air guitar on a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, I also hate that this is so clearly filmed in Toronto.
Yeah, he's a Toronto boy through and through.
I've smoked cigarettes in front of all of these locations.
That sounds right. That sounds right. The teenager at the computer mixed this. Yeah. And that's why he's holding his head in his hands. Oh, they're all getting fed up with it. They're all sad.
Are you coming with me? I can do this better.
I think we're getting Danko Jones at the end. Can we just skip forward because I can't listen to
Yeah,
the song is
I would love
awful.
to. Yeah.
I won't leave.
They're in the woods.
I won't out.
That's a Millencolin jacket. Dude, that's a Swedish pop punk band that I used to love.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
That acoustic band, that acoustics what was the fucking Millencolin acoustic song that's so fucking badass? Like gotta da da.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. I loved Nick. I loved Millencolin. I don't know if I can go back to them, but at the time they were exactly what I needed.
I have some bad news for what's about to happen.
I want out. I want out. I want out. I want to leave. I want out.
I think it's kind of fucked that Danko asked all these people to sacrifice their safety, but did not sacrifice his own.
That's a great point. Yeah. Hey, can you guys go out into the woods and film my music video? Are you going to be in it? Well, no.
Do you mind having a camera crew come around your house and do all the lighting and set everything up and risk yourself? I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be safe and tucked away. Is that all right with everybody?
Yeah. I'm just keep being a loser. Also, there's no photo of Danko Jones on Google Images where he's not scowling, except for one where he's holding his own book. I got to show you this. Are we declaring war on Danko Jones?
No, I already started a war with Danko Jones. I don't need another one.
Can I back? But like, look at it. Scowling. There's one not scowling. Who are these two fucking stepdads? This guy.
That Dave Navarro from Poundland.
Yeah. Oi, Billy Talent. Fuck off.
I actually like Billy Talent.
So do I. If you talk to a guitar player, much harder. The music's much more difficult than you'd think.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they're one of the few bands on Big Shiny Tunes that almost every time they show up, we go, "These guys fucking rock. They're doing cool stuff. It's very well done."
Yeah, like they're way fucking better than you. Also, I forgot how good they are until I was in Will Duggan's house and his roommate Ed was playing them on the guitar. What is this? Didn't he try and get the comedian on Big Shiny Tunes fired /
He did. Yeah. He tried to do it. So he cut. So all right, we'll just talk about it. He cut 5 seconds out of an episode. We did 20 minutes on Danko Jones because Jordan told the whole story. Then we did a skit where we were trying to call Danko, and we got his manager, Janko Dones. And we talked about it. We were just silly the whole time. And then at the end, we're like, hey man, we know we fucked with you, but Danko, if you want to come on, we genuinely love to talk to you. You've done like cool stuff. And he took 5 seconds out of it, posted it as a microaggression, and tried to paint us as racists, and then didn't name us or tag us. But
he clearly had listened to the whole thing.
Or someone in his camp had listened to it, and
he doesn't have a. Oh, you want? By the way, you want to get the war started up with Danko Jones? You and Jordan leave your inability to burn a bridge behind. Daddy's here. Danko Jones doesn't have a fucking team. You're a Canadian rock star. You've got a mum, motherfucker.
Yeah, man, he fucking sucks. And he tried to do it. I remember it was retweeted by the drummer from Tea Party, and it was like.
Yeah, hey, don't fuck with us, or me and the keyboardist from the Bare Naked Ladies will come over and fuck your mom.
My absolute favorite response was there's another 90s alt rock podcast about Canadian music, and he answered just being like, it's not my podcast, though. Fuck you, you bitch.
So,
yeah.
What's Danko Jones's Twitter? At Danko Jones. Danko Jones. And your podcast is called the Big Shiny Tunes Podcast. Would
It's called
you
the
be
Big Shiny Podcast?
Oh, this fucking guy.
Yeah,
what
dude sucks.
Do you know what his Twitter bio is?
I read it ages ago, but I haven't looked at it in months.
Hard rock from Toronto, Canada.
Yeah, dude just blows. I mean, definitely, guys, for real, check out the episode of Big Shiny the Big Shiny Podcast where Jordan tells the whole story, because it's a grown man overreacting to the smallest thing, and then 7 years later writing about it in his autobiography. That's how much Jordan got to him. That's why we mentioned it, is because he brought it up in his book.
What are you talking about? This is the most important. I thought Jordan's like, let me relate. I'm a musician, like doing that thing that I like that people do, especially in podcasts, where they kind of give you the level where you're like, I've toured with these people. I've played these festivals. So you sort of know what the deal is. Wait, but what did Jordan do?
So, I mean, here's a short story. Basically, they're in they're playing at the same venue. Danko's in the big room. Jordan's band's in the small room. There's a shared green room. There's one computer. This is before everyone had phones and laptops and everything around. So there's one computer. Jordan had to check his email. The guys in Danko were really shitty about it. Alex, John, just listen to your friend's podcast. We don't listen to people's podcasts that we know. It's just a thing.
It's very weird because here, and I've done it. Here's what happens when you listen to someone that you speak to every day's podcast. First of all, then you're like, don't I live this? Second of all, you just end up texting them.
Yeah.
Because you go, I'm not waiting to the end of this tangent. And also the other one, who was that? Is the one I've done listening to so many people's comms. That's also you end up texting people. Yeah. And it's been, I think it's probably been 5 years since I've listened to that show. And I remember listening to, I went through where I was like trying to like get re-inspired when I was sort of
sorry to cut you. I want to hear the end of this. But anyone thinking about engaging with Danko, we just want to let it die. We don't want to fucking be involved with him anymore. We don't want him in our life. Please don't tweet at Danko. We can all just acknowledge that he's a fucking loser and leave it there.
I got some tweets to delete. Let's just say old John Hastings went a bit Uncle D on Danko Jones. Just kidding. Let's pick someone else you have beef with, like Javier Hakim. All right, but wait, so they were just dicks about using the computer?
So they were dicks about it, and so Jordan was like 21, maybe 20. And so he was like, all right, well, I'll do something silly. And so as he left, he just wrote, Danko Jones rocks the corporate machine, and just left it on the computer. So when one of them sat down, they'd see it. Later on, Jordan's outside packing everything into the van after the show. Danko comes up and he's like, "What fucking corporation do I rock, motherfucker?" And just gets all in his face.
Whatever your record label's corporate entity is. Like,
I can't remember what Jordan said, but it was such a beautiful, like, understated Jordan comment. And then Danko left, and then he came back again as they were driving off. So it was like, went to fight,
okay,
backed off. Then as they're leaving, came back out and chased the van down the street, and then wrote about it in his book a few years later. Totally changed the story and was like, I was gonna fuck this kid up, but then his girlfriend stood in between us and tried to stop me. And it's like, nah, dude, there was nothing tough about this interaction.
Is it possible he just is writing about a different interaction and he just gets into a lot of scrapes?
No, we read the thing. It's definitely Jordan that he's talking about.
Like, I mean, I don't agree with this, but oh no, not that one. I don't agree with that. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
I don't agree. Oh, well, I guess we are letting. Yeah, Danko Jones. I was trying to let it sleeping down.
That's fine. I mean, don't tweet him. Don't do any of that shit. But dude's a bitch. Let's just let it die. I don't need more Danko Jones in my goddamn life.
Chris is speaking for himself. I speak to myself. Decarp. Transcribe. Adapt for Danko Jones. Send to Danko Jones. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I was a real pistol in 2016. Oh, there's some real stuff. I still say that my lowest moment, well, maybe best moment, was just all of the Jim Ross's wife's dead jokes I made during the WrestleMania he came back. Oh, that's oh boy. So I don't feel good. That's the only time I looked in the mirror after I was making scooter noises where I was like, I think that this is just unnecessary at this point. His wife died in a scooter accident 1 week before WrestleMania, and somebody really made a meal out of that information.
All right, we're closing in on 2 hours now.
Anyone else that you've ever had a feud with?
I don't think like an overt feud. I think Joshua Ross hates me because he commented under one of my YouTube videos, "This might be my least favorite comedian in the world."
Yeah, but Joshua Ross is.
I haven't really thought about him in a while.
Joshua Ross is so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, when I was talking to Sarah Bonetto, so I went out to Tuck's birthday a couple months back, and I was talking to Sarah, and she was like, "Everyone loves you, Chris Betts. Some people don't. Some people really hate you." And I was like, "Good.
Wait, what?
I have no idea who these people are, but good. Someone should. Otherwise, I'm a liar."
Also, Sarah. I don't need to know that.
Oh, it doesn't bother me. I don't have any anxiety about that. That's totally fine. That's a given in life. Some people will hate you. Yeah. But yeah, I don't have any names for it, and it didn't. I mean, I think I'm fairly easygoing, but yeah.
Yeah, a few people hate me. Noel Faulkner from the Comedy Caf will go to his. For some reason, I've become I did send him a couple of emails, just kind of firing him up. So I'm not without. Hey, listen, don't ban me for your club from no reason, and then always respond with such long emails. I wonder if I still have them actually.
Oh, Noel.
Noel Faulkner doesn't like me. There's that guy in Montreal, big not fan.
Yeah, he doesn't like me either, but he's still like nice to me when I come around. But mostly like he was one where was blanking me for a long time, and Sadaf even noticed it. She was like, "Who's this weird little man?" And then we were talking to Maria Bamford's manager, and all of a sudden he was like, "Hey, Chris, what's going on? How are you?" So he's that guy.
Oh no, the really good one was a text. Damn it.
Oh. Yeah, Baldy. Noel is the rapping guy. Yeah.
Yeah. The guy in Montreal. I saw him most
probably
recently.
Hates me because of my sweet podium.
Yeah. He also wants to be able to give speeches. I remember I was back in Montreal. It really actually pissed me off because in Corona, I was like, maybe this guy will let it. I walked up and he's at the door to the Comedy Nest Comedy Club, where, by the way, he's supposed to take my temperature and all that stuff for Corona as a performer. And I walk up and go, "Hey, man." Doesn't look up, doesn't acknowledge. I go, "Do you need to take my temperature? Anything like that for COVID protocols?" And he goes, "No, I don't need to do that." And I go, "You sure?"
Jesus, man.
And then I was like, "All right." And I walked on in, and yeah,
Strange little man. Strange little man.
he's just a loser. Is his problem? He's a loser that doesn't understand that not getting past at the Comedy Works isn't a be all and end all to show business. It's a fascinating situation. I think I'm going to play some art games. If you'd like to stick around, everybody, what will happen is we will stop this, and then we will head on over, and I will restart again. I'm going to pee, get some. Pretty much raring to go, and we will do some painting for about an hour.
Well, I'm going to raid. Oh, wait. What do you mean I don't have permission to perform that action?
That's the thing that happened to me. Like, it then shut that all down. Remember when I was trying to raid after one of the long streams and I couldn't do it?
Oh, yeah. Apparently, I can't raid right now. Let me just try it through the website. Mr. C. Mooney, absolute pleasure to see you, buddy. Have a good sleep. I am also going to go to bed.
I'm going to fucking do some art. Who's
that's
excited
why.
for art?
I'm still hosting you. That's why.
Hilarious. I was also doing that.
I've unhosted. Now I will raid because I think I'm still live.
Yeah.
Hey, 1 million. What's going on?
Give me the guy's name. I'll go to one of his shows and not laugh very much. Ultimate Burn Fatality.
Buddy.
His name is...
you won't have to try hard.
Yeah. Leedy's here for art. Among Us better than art. All right, how about this? We will do some art, then Among Us, or Among Us, then art. Among Us, then art, or art. We can talk about this when I jump on my stream. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone stick right there. What will happen is this stream will go dead for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. And then we will do some art. Art, then Among Us. Yeah! Come aboard. Chris?
Yo. Why is John toilet? That's an excellent question upstairs.
It's a great question, and we're going to answer it tomorrow. Tomorrow, big day. We got 2 guests. We got Max White and we got Steve Fury.
Nice.
Real change of pace. All men. Few. And we will be doing the stream tomorrow. And I'm gonna we'll turn this off. I will just quickly do. Am I fired? Absolutely not fired, Alex.
Nah,
we're having fun. And yeah, pardon me what's his name, that guy from Montreal, but it's mostly because I'm all hyped up because you have a Danko Jones feud, and I was like, I want my feud to get hot. It's literally where it is. That's where I am in lockdown. I'm jealous of other people's feud. Why can't I be? Why can't one of the guys from Jars of Clay finally respond to one of my emails?
All right, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon doing
Alex,
whatever the fuck it is that I do.
Alex, I will put it in I'm going to pee. We're going to turn this off. I'm going to pee. I'll be right back. Just refresh your stream, and then we'll be right back.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye, Chris.